Hello everyone, this is Ashutosh Zavedi here. You are most welcome on my YouTube channel Ashu Official 2021. In my previous episode, I talked about my 11th standard, the first part of my higher secondary education. So today I'm going to talk about my 12th standard. I told you I got the 5th rank for the first time in my Navodaya life, and that happened in 11th standard. So I was quite confident and very happy for it. But unfortunately, in the final exam, I did not score well due to my thumb injury. So I was not able to study and I was not able to work really hard. But my confidence was really up, and I was sure that I'm going to do well in my 12th standard as well. So I'm going to tell you that how I started my journey in 12th standard. Yes, of course, after 11th, again, I got the vacation for 2 months. Then I went to Kanpur for my coaching, and I have taken coaching for accounting subjects. And of course, I learned and I did well. I was not able to focus a lot in accounting at that time because I was living with my friends and we used to prepare food. So I did not get a lot of leisure time to work on my studies and I was not very serious at that time. I studied somehow in 1 or 2 months. I learned the basics of accounting of 12th standard. Then I went to my school again in July and I started studying well. Again, I had this upper hand because I studied accounting. So at least I was aware of basic things and I started practicing all those questions from the beginning itself. And then I gave my first exam. Of course, I did well in accounting, I did well in other subjects, but I'm going to tell you one fact. The first time when I gave exam in 11th standard, I scored 3.5 out of 40 in economics. Oh my god, like only 3.5 marks out of 40. You can think like that. And I was not able to pass that exam. I was quite tensed, and again, I got this tension that how I'm going to score good. But I was really optimistic that for sure I scored 3.5, but I would be able to score at least 90 out of 100 or 85%, 85 plus in economics. That was my thought at that time, but I did not know that how would I do it because I found economics as a very difficult subject in my 12th standard. I started studying and I started practicing accounting very well. I started focusing on English as well. My English was not very good from 6th to 10th standard. I was pretty average student in English. But in 12th, I wanted to score good marks. I wanted to get overall good results. So I started focusing on all subjects. I used to focus on everything: Hindi, English, business studies, accounting, and economics. But I found economics was really difficult for me, and I was not able to understand all those diagrams. I was able to write theory, but when it comes to those diagrams, it was very difficult. I used to make a lot of mistakes in economics. But I used to do a lot of practice for accounting and I was very confident. I used to score good marks, not very good, but at least good. But in Hindi, I used to get good marks. So overall, I would get good results. In 12th also, I used to come in the bright students like top 10 or top 5 sometimes as well. Top 6, all those I used to hold these ranks. I was working hard, but I was confident that I would score good at the end. And second thing, teachers were really supportive all the time. My account sir, he was really, really supportive. So I used to go to him and learn anytime, 24 by 7. He was available to help us, and he helped a lot to boost my confidence that I would be able to do in final exam as well. Sometimes I used to be really disappointed and I would say demotivated that would I be able to get good marks in the final, because before final exams or before board exams, before 12th, I did not have any experience of boards. I was going to write board exams for the first time, and I listened from my seniors. They used to say, oh, board is so difficult, it's very difficult to get good marks, you should study hard from the first day onwards. Yes, they were right. If you focus on your studies from the first day onwards in board also, you would be able to get good marks. That is pretty sure. But someone who is not studying throughout the year, and if they want to get 90% in 2 months, that is nearly impossible, and it's very difficult to get 90% in 2 months. But I started focusing on all those subjects from the beginning itself, and I left going to ground and I left playing cricket. I was not focusing on sports at all now. Now I was completely dedicated for my studies, as it was my goal to get good marks and get good result overall. So I started focusing on those subjects, and due to the teachers, all of teachers, my teachers, the support, due to their support, I was able to do good. So now it was the final. But I would say before 2 or 3 months ago, I was not able to attend whole questions of the exam. We were practicing this mock. My teachers, they used to provide the question, full question paper, and we had to complete that in 3 hours so we can manage time. But unfortunately, I was not able to complete any exam, either English or accounting. I was not able to complete those exams in 3 hours. I used to take more than that, and I used to score only 50, 51, 60, 61 out of 90, out of 80, all those in all those exams. So yes, but at least I was happy for it, because teachers were saying if you scored 70%, 75% in your pre-board, it means in 1 or 2 months you would be able to boost your actually numbers, and you would score at least 85% and 85% plus. So they were giving a lot of positive motivation to us, and I felt yes, for sure I'm going to do it. And before going to final exam, I was not able to complete all those exams, but I was pretty confident, but I'll try my level best to get good marks. So first exam was their English. So in board exams, I finished my English exam in 2.5 hours, and I was very happy for it, because before that I was not able to attend my whole exam. So I was really happy because it was my first exam, and it boosted my confidence. And second exam was this accounting. But unfortunately, what happened, that I was not able to do well in accounting. Again, I was really disappointed. I studied accounting throughout the year, and I wanted to get 90 plus, 95 plus in accounting. I was expecting a lot from myself, and my teachers were also expecting a lot. My sir was expecting a lot in accounting. But unfortunately, due to, I would say, I was not able to manage time in exam. So that's why I was not able to attend whole exam. And I scored only lowest marks in accounting. Then there was exam of Hindi. I told these things to my sir and my parents. They said, don't worry, try to focus on your next exam. If you will get good marks in that, for sure you are going to get overall good results. Then I wrote my Hindi exam, and I was again confident, because my Hindi exam went really well. I was able to attend all questions, and my handwriting was really good in whole questions. So I was really happy after looking at my examination notebook that I did really well. And this boosted my confidence again, that for sure I'm going to get good marks overall. Then there was another exam, that was business studies. Again, this was my fourth exam. First English, second accounting, third Hindi, and fourth business studies. So I started working hard for business studies. But again, in business studies, I tried my level best. I got good marks, but I was not able to do all of those questions, because they were really confusing. Business studies is a subject. If you're not able to understand case study, it would be very difficult for you to write answer, because first you have to understand the case study, and you have to understand that what you are going to write in answer. If you are not able to identify the right thing from the case study, it would be completely wrong. So that happened. Of course, I tried my level best, but I was not able to get completely right. I passed, I did my business exam as well. Then there was final exam, the fifth one. We had a gap of around 13 days. I thought I would work really hard, because I told you that I was struggling in accounting, and I was really afraid of accounting throughout the year. I thought it's very nice that I got the gap of 13 days, and I was to work really hard in economics. But unfortunately, what happened, as it was the last year, so my friends, they started enjoying, and there was Holi in between, so we wasted our complete time, and I did not focus on economics at that time also. In the last 2 or 3 days, again I took books and I started studying. But fortunately, I was my economics exam also I did well. I did not draw even a single diagram in whole examination copy. I wrote theory, but I got good result overall. So I was really happy. And I got my result. I was really happy from my result. Somewhat I wanted to score 90%, but I did not score 90. I got 88.8% due to this accounting exam because I was not able to score good. If I would have get a little more marks in accounting, I would score for sure 90%. That's what happened, but I was pretty satisfied from myself being an average student at a school. Getting 88.8% was really good for me. And again, at last, I was in the top 5 in my commerce class because I started my journey in 11th standard with the 5th rank and I ended up with 5th rank in my class. So I was happy for it. I was in top 8 students overall with the science and commerce. I got my picture in the newspaper. So it was, I would say, a thrilling experience. I was really excited and enthusiastic and happy for it, the result I got. And I was really grateful for my teachers because due to teachers only I was able to do it. Otherwise, I was a completely average student and it was very difficult for me to get marks without support of teachers. So due to support of teachers, all of those teachers, I was able to get good marks. And that's why I enjoyed and I was really happy when I passed out from my school in 2019 because I got good result and I was a bright student now and I felt really happy. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much. Many thanks to you. Stay connected and please subscribe my YouTube channel so I can make more and more videos and you can get benefits. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.